Now to a story we hope everyone pays attention to, especially if you have kids on this 4th of July. Each year, thousands of people are injured in fireworks accidents, and children are the most common victims. NBC's Tom Costello is at the Fairfax County Fire Academy in Virginia this morning with a demonstration. Tom, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Now, this is the week, and these are the days in which injuries involving fireworks suddenly spike. So watch what happens to this child mannequin who's holding mortar rounds, the kind of mortar rounds you can buy at a fireworks stand in many states. Watch what happens when we light the fuse. Firefighter is lighting the fuse. It takes about 6 seconds for him to get out of the way, and the blast can be significant. So you can see the injuries would be horrific. The mannequin having lost hands and arms, the injuries would be horrific. And we have already seen those types of injuries across the country in just the last week or so.
All my fingers blew off except for my pinky. I still got my pinky left, just everything else is gone. It's all stitched back together.
Near Tacoma, Washington, 17-year-old Curtis Musevich has been left with only the pinky on his left hand, his right hand fractured, his chest and face covered with shrapnel wounds. He admits he wasn't being very careful with fireworks 10 days ago.
I didn't know that it was going to go off that fast. I knew I was doing something dangerous, but I didn't know it was going to go that fast. I thought I was going to at least have like 2-3 seconds to throw it.
The numbers are stunning. More than 11,000 people are injured each year and 7 die in fireworks-related accidents. 69% of the injuries involve burns.
Yeah, that one didn't sound good.
In Pennsylvania, a police chief lost part of his arm last week in a fireworks accident. In Virginia, Fairfax County firefighters demonstrated the devastating power of fireworks that are legally bought in some states and often driven across state lines. The first blast, a simple mortar.
You saw the arm come off the mannequin. That's a very good possibility that an individual could lose their arm, lose their hand, lose their eyesight.
To drive the point home, the same explosion in a watermelon. Somebody would lose a hand or a finger with that.
Very easily, very easily.
Oh no! In New York, police set off a massive explosion using illegal fireworks they'd seized, a warning that storing fireworks can be dangerous. But it turns out sparklers in the hands of children often pose the most risk, burning hot enough to melt metal.
They get up to 1,200 to 2,000 degrees, and it's easy to ignite clothing at that. Very serious burns happen every year.
So don't let kids around fireworks without adult supervision. Don't let kids run around with sparklers, and don't let them get it close to the body. And always, say firefighters, have something around in the event that something goes bad. A fire extinguisher, a hose, a bucket. But really, if you talk to firefighters across the country, they'd say they'd really prefer that all of us just enjoy the 4th of July at a professional show. Sit back and enjoy that rather than take your chances with fireworks in the backyard. Guys, back to you.
I'm with the firefighters. Thank you, Tom. I was a nervous wreck last 4th of July.
That was a useful demonstration, too. Who knew that sparklers were so dangerous?
I thought that was the safe choice for kids.
You have to be careful.
Yeah.
Be careful.